Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes.
Yeah. We're going to step into people's top 5 wide receivers in the league, not going based upon this season, but overall wide receivers in the league. Someone can take us off.
Let me start off this one. Oh, Derek, don't smile too hard. Ain't no Eagles players on here.
He's not on mine either.
Listen, I'm going to start off, right? Number one, I ain't going to lie. I hate to do it, but it's Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua. Listen, don't worry about how JSN playing. Remember, Puka Nacua was out for 1 or 2 games. You feel me? But that boy could block. That boy could catch. Deep threat. Run the ball. He could do it all. And he do got Matthew Stafford that help.
Receiving.
Huh?
What does running the ball have to do with receiving?
He's a weapon. He's a weapon.
Ask Christian McCaffrey. Listen.
He's a footballer.
Wait, hold on.
Number 2.
Wait. You know what? Just go ahead.
Number 2, right? I ain't gonna lie. We gotta give it to that boy Chase. No matter what quarterback is throwing him the ball, he gonna get his numbers. No matter what quarterback is throwing, that boy had me out there throwing the ball. He was getting out of yards. No matter what boy throwing the ball, he gonna get him numbers. Number 3 though, I gotta give it to JJ. Right? He been hooping. Right? His quarterbacks suck. JJ suck. Carson Wentz ain't any better. I feel so bad for him. Right? Number 4, I'm gonna give it to JSN, even though he's a rookie. He doing, bro. I ain't gonna promote no gambling, but feel me? He that guy. He that guy. I'm gonna tell you this now. He gonna give you more than 80 yards every single game. He making Sam Darnold look good. Making it. What team he was playing on again?
The Vikings.
Whoa. Yes, the Vikings. I'm bugging.
He making the Vikings regret their decision. Last but not least, I got it right here. I'm going to show Amon-Ra St. Brown some love. I'm going to show him some love. That boy, no matter who guarding him, no matter what team play him, he going to catch the ball and he going to get after the catch. Let's be honest. That's a good list right there. Shout out to Drake London. Shout out to C-Mac. C-Mac looking better than 80% of these receivers.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's all I got.
Go ahead, Derek. I'm really interested to hear yours.
Let's go. Number 1 is Puka Nacua.
Oh my goodness.
Puka Nacua. It's not. I don't even think it's particularly close, but Puka Nacua. Number 2, Justin Jefferson. I like the chase. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the chase, but I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna go longevity here, and he's handicapped. He's playing with 9. So he's a little,
9 looks nice. I just want to point that out. 9 looks nice. Y'all not about to slander 9. Y'all not about to slander 9. 9 looks good.
He's rage baiting.
Good word.
Number 3, Jamar Chase. There's really not much to be said. You could really say Chase is 1 or 2, but I'm gonna put him at 3. That's just my personal opinion.
How you gonna say that when you just said Puka is far better than them?
Because
I'm
gonna
tell you. Far better at 1.
You did say
I'm
that.
gonna tell you. Puka is the better wide receiver. However, production-wise, Chase is always going to be top 3. It doesn't even matter. Chase is always going to be top 3, kind of like an Amon-Ra guy, except his ability doesn't equal the other people on this list. And that's all I have to say about that. Fair. Number 4, JSN. I was 1 pick away from taking him in my fantasy league. I would have won the league. That's all I'm going to say. I would have had him, Puka, James Cook, and Ashton Genty. 1 pick. Somebody sold my money. That's that. Number 5, I went CeeDee Lamb. I'm not gonna lie, and I could get hate for that. I could get a lot of hate for that. I went CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is a really good receiver. I think he can play outside and inside. I think he can run the ball when he has to. Tough receiver, has good hands, but he does have concentration drop problems. So I like that. However, I have somebody tied for 5. None other than Drake London. Drake London is actually handicapped, and he just looks amazing. He looks like a 6'3" route runner, supreme jump ball guy. It doesn't look like he has a weakness, which is really scary because he's playing with Michael Penix. Michael Penix isn't terrible, room to grow. But if you put him with a guy like maybe a gunslinger, maybe not to say Joe Flacco's better, but Joe Flacco's going to give him more opportunities. But like a Joe Flacco, like a Joe Burrow, Drake London has really shown me a lot. And that's just me. So that's my list.
Okay, I'm gonna be short and sweet here. So at my number 1, I have Jackson Smith and Jigba. Come on, y'all. He's leading the league in receiving yards now with 1,041 yards. Not much to say with that. Then I have Jamar Chase. I just love him personally as a receiver. He came into the league straight out of the gate and dominated and made his case for one of the best receivers, not just in the league, but arguably all time. Then I have Puka Nacua next. And then I have Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then I couldn't leave Justin Jefferson off the list for number 5. Justin Jefferson. He's been in a slump this year. He hasn't been playing to his best ball. But last year he was second in receiving yards, so you can't leave him off the list. That's just my personal opinion. Now, what's the face, Derek?
Why is Amon-Ra at 4? Guys.
No, don't worry about Amon-Ra. We're going to get to Amon-Ra because just know we're going to get to him. Go ahead, though, Ken. Go ahead, Ken. We're going to get to Amon-Ra.
Okay, yeah, so that was my list.
Yeah, duh.
I like it. It's just
Puka, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Justin Jefferson. Because you can't leave Justin off the list. I don't care what nobody
says.
That's
agreed. He should have been above Amon-Ra.
No matter what type of season he's having. He's going to be, talent-wise, he's going to be up there with every single receiver.
Okay, I like that. As much as it pains me, I had Amon-Ra at 5. All the slot production that he does, he could block like y'all love talking about. But he's gonna get open. He's gonna be a beast over the middle, like a Puka Nacua. And Puka Nacua is actually who I have at number 4. So he does everything. But one thing we're not talking about is the fact that he has a Devontae Adams on his side. He has a Sean McVay on his side. He has a Matt Stafford on his side. So it's like, if I really wanted to put Puka 5 and put Amon-Ra above him, there's a world I could have done that. And it's my opinion, so I'm not wrong. I don't care what you have to say, Mr. Derrick. And my number 3, I'm going to put Jettis. Just because I'm throwing in the context that he's been dealing with, the Carson Wentz and J.J. McCarthy as his quarterback. So that's the only reason why he's that low. And then my number 2, this is a guy that, let me tell y'all something about Jackson Smith and Jigba. 70% of the time the ball is thrown his way, it's a first down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane, bro.
That's crazy.
And then he's on top of the league, leading the league, but he has 200 more yards than the guy that's number 2. The 5-game run that JSN is on right now is crazy. My dude is averaging 128 yards in this 5-game run with 4 touchdowns in those 5 games. So he's my number 2. And then my number 1, I like Jamar Chase. You got it, dog. He's coming off a triple crown, bro. He's doing this with Joe Flacco. It doesn't matter who's throwing him the ball. He's gonna produce. He's gonna give you 10 for 128 walking. It don't matter. He's going to take an out route 50 yards. He's going to take a slant route 70 yards. Jamar Chase, you the king.
Okay.
Puka should be like 2 or 3, but fair.
Okay. The best receiver in the NFL, without a doubt, the most talented, the best, number 1 of 1 is Jamar Chase.
Swag.
He is the best receiver in the NFL.
That.
day in, night out. It don't matter how you do it. Triple crown. Doesn't matter who's throwing the ball. He's the most skilled wide receiver in the NFL. The second best receiver in the NFL right now, not with no recency bias, not going off none of that. He's been consistent for 4 years straight. You can consistently put him in the top 5. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's been consistent top 5 every year for 4 years straight.
Every year. Tell him, Dell. Tell him.
4,000-yard receiver. He had 1,000 yards 4 seasons straight. 100 receptions 4 years straight. He's second in touchdowns right now behind Devontae Adams. I'm not hearing it. And you know what? Speaking of Devontae Adams, at number 3, I got Puka. Puka is an amazing wide receiver. I love his hands. I love everything about him. He's a gadget. He has Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford has produced Calvin Johnson numbers. He does Puka's number. He does Cooper Kupp's numbers. I'm not saying he makes them, but he makes their life easier. The best 2 wide receiver seasons we ever seen both had Matthew Stafford at quarterback. Who's throwing the Puka? Matthew Stafford. Devontae Adams is leading the NFL in touchdowns. We're not about to just sit there and say Puka's, and then Puka has a couple of games. Puka's the best wide receiver. No, I'm not doing it. He's number 3. Number 4 is Justin Jefferson. Because like y'all said, he's doing a little bad. Got his quarterback. JJ looks cool to me. It was really Carson Wentz. But JJ, he doesn't look like absolutely horrible. He looks decent. Develop him a little bit. He could be something. And number 5, I put him at number 5 because he's killing. He's the best wide receiver he's the best wide receiver in the season, like right now, going off this season. But he still gotta keep going for me to put him over those other guys, because those other guys are straight dogs. 4 seasons straight. Jamar Chase, Triple Crown, they're straight dogs. But number 5 is JSN.
Swag. I like the list, yo. I like the list. D, you been quiet, G. Good.
Good list.
Yeah, he had a Amon-Ra too. I was done after that. I didn't. He was wrong. He was wrong. What happened?
You can't just say he's wrong.
I actually want to go back to what you said, because when you were talking about
He's wrong.
who's the wide receiver? Staph said. He said who did you say? Oh, he said Jackson Smith-Njigba. You was talking about running. You called him a gadget. You called him a weapon. That's what you said when he was talking about JSN running the ball. Amon-Ra St. Brown is a gadget and a weapon. I don't care where he lines up. He runs route. He gets open and he scores touchdowns. He scores touchdowns for the Detroit Lions at one of the best rates.
6 is important. That's how you win games.
Weapon. And he's been a weapon. He's gonna stay a weapon.
Mic drop.
6 is important. That's how you win games. So I have multiple things to say, actually. I'm going to get to that 6 is important after. But as we go for the receivers, I just have a question for the room. Do you think you could line up Amon-Ra on the outside, meaning outside the numbers, as many times as you do any of the other top 4 receivers, and he'd have the same amount of success? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's Amon-Ra St. Brown. He runs routes.
If you genuinely believe that,
you're gonna learn
more power to you.
You're gonna learn it.
But you don't say nothing about Puka being a slot merchant either, though.
Because Puka lines up outside. Because Puka lines up outside every other play. He still lines up outside.
No, a lot of his production comes from the slot. A lot of his production comes off of motion to where he's already having a running start. So what are we talking?
That's fair. Now the motion part, you got me. Motion part is fair. Motion part is 100% fair. But Puka's still going to line up on the outside. He's still going to run go balls. He's still going to run skinny posts. He's not running slot fades all the time. He's not running whips and out routes. Now, granted, Amon-Ra, top 5 route runner in the NFL? Yes, probably top 3. That's a fact.
Yards after the catch, he gets that.
You're right. You're right. Because to run those type of routes and to be the type of player that he is, he has to be able to. I personally don't value it as much because I value players that can do both. He unfortunately has not shown me that he can do both at the highest level. So, therefore, he's top 10 and not top 5. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just clarifying. But there was so this is the last thing, and I know we got to end soon, guys.
Honorable mention to Nico Collins and honorable mention to CeeDee Lamb for me.
Oh yeah.
Like
he was on my list.
And George Pickens.
I'm about to say George Pickens somewhere in the realm too.
No, I can't talk about him for top 5.
I don't know about that one, but yeah, CD. Bro, low key.
So we just said
Devontae Adams? No.
Not necessarily. He's a big red zone threat. He's doing a lot of the X and Y stuff. That being X and Y receiver stuff. He lines up at the X. Puka lines up at the Y a lot.
Yeah, I
or
just
then he'll
like
line
the
up
way
at
Matt
X and
Stafford just
Y.
finds them. You know, I just love it. I just love the way Matt Stafford just finds them though. Like he knows his wide receivers and he gets them the ball. I love that. I love that about Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Yo,
It must be crazy when your wide receivers are open every play. Must be crazy.
Puka run a route, the ball right here. The ball right here as soon as he turned his head.
Wow. Okay.
Accuracy.
Matthew Stafford's probably the MVP right now. Don't listen to that. But let's stay here.
Whoa.
He got 25 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Whoa, Stafford is doing that. He's doing that.
I said he's the MVP probably right now.
I don't think you said that. I don't think you believe that though.
No, I believe it. What do you mean?
Sam Donald. We could talk.
You followed that up with probably.
We could talk Sam Donald.
So
too.
that's giving uncertainty.
Probably. I mean, they're gonna try to, bro. You guys got to know how the NFL is. We're gonna try to boost Drake May. We're gonna try to boost Sam Darnold because it's cute, it's fire, it's demure. But realistically, bro, Drake May played okay yesterday. That's okay to say. But we're gonna act like he played great, and that's okay because
You just really don't appreciate what 2 touchdowns are.
And thank you. I wanted to get there. So, Kenny, you said something ultra interesting to me about 6, as in touchdowns. So you value all touchdowns the same, huh?
He's doing to the touch.
I'm wondering.
Yo, what did Drake? Yeah, what do you mean Drake May threw for 270 and had 2 touchdowns? What do you mean he had a bad game?
Now,
That's a
unless
big
I
game.
saw the completion percentage, unless that completion percentage was wrong.
Okay, 16 for 31. That's not great.
It's terrible.
That's not great. No,
Like, it's terrible. But once again, because it's Drake May, we're going to say he played great. So I understand that already.
I mean, I just appreciate 270 and 2 touchdowns against a pretty good Bucs defense, man.
272 touchdowns, a pick, and 50% from the field. Now, for any other quarterback, is that a great, good, or okay game?
That's a above average good game.
Okay, so in the middle of okay and good. I agree. I would agree. But is everybody else gonna act like he played great? Of course. But back to my original question. You said 6. Do we all value like just 6 points is like it's just a touchdown's a touchdown, right?
Yeah, like when you had the Jets and their punt return touchdown, you seen that?
Yeah.
So we just value all 6s.
6 is important. Like your pick 6 is 2. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that game and the Seahawks had a fumble 6. Yeah, 6 is important, man.
So what about touch pushes?
Right? You know, 6 is important, you feel me?
What about touch pushes?
And then the Rams beat the 49ers by 16 yesterday.
You know what? No, we're not getting sidetracked because I got another point actually. No, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back actually. Let me go back real quick because you know, before Matthew Stafford was the quarterback of the Rams, they had Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
What about touch pushes?
No. Because Cooper Kupp didn't have 1,000 yards with Cooper Kupp didn't have 1,000 yards with Jared Goff. He didn't. He didn't have 1,000 yards. And then the next season when Matthew Stafford got there, triple crown. But then you see Jared Goff goes to the Lions and Amon-Ra St. Brown got 1,000 yards every season. He got 1,000 yards every season. Every season.
Every season, boy. I'm a ride like that, man.
Except his rookie year.
Shout out Matt Stafford.
Puka Nacua. I rest my case. Shout out the tush push.
Shout out the tush push. It's a great play. It's
a very controversial play, by the way.
It's a great play.
We said we value 6s.
What happened, D?
It's a great play, but you need to get banned. I'm not even saying from an Eagles standpoint, even though y'all do run it the best, but like
of course,
even when I watch Mark Andrews get up under center and like do that, it's just like, bro, I just don't like it, bro. For the viewer, that's like I feel like that's bad watch. Like that's a bad watch for me. Like I just don't like that play.
All right, I went super over. I'm sorry, guys. It's just so fun being an analyst sometimes. If you guys ever want to, please let me know.
Yo, bro, you be talking about all you know is Jalen Hurts, bro. That's all your conversations revert back to. So what are we talking about?
No, what else is there to know?
Like now I'm really about to get hot.
What else is there to know?
End it off, Kenny.
Yeah. Let me end this joint off. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Beyond the Mic family, so glad that if y'all enjoyed this episode, feel free, please drop a like, subscribe, share this to your friends. You know, help keep the message going that we here and we coming. We're going to keep providing content for y'all. We got sports, entertainment, and politics. So be sure to be in tune. I am going to just give a quick shout out to the Nuggets and the Rockets. I'm sorry, but shout out to them. And Beyond the Mic.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat, y'all. Beyond the Mic
W
family.
Beyond the Mic.
Safety, y'all.
Shout out 8, man.
Mr. Jingle Birds.
And RIP.
Yeah, 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 yeah.